Hi everybody, I'm Ashley and you're Kicking with Ash. In today's episode, we're going to specifically talk to the ladies. So guys, you're more than welcome to sit in and listen in, but this is specifically for the girls. And I wanted to have this conversation partly because this is one dear to my heart. Two, I've worked with many girls in the college area and I feel like this needs to be touched upon. And three, let's just be honest, the way society has set us women up, it's like we're going to be losing, and I don't want that to happen, especially to our young girls. So on TikTok, I asked everybody, what is one piece of advice you would give to incoming freshmen if it's something you already knew? And the one piece of advice I gave was to young ladies: if you're going to have sex, make sure you have a condom, because more than likely he will not have a condom, and you need to make sure you're protected against STDs and having a baby. And I know that this sounds very controversial, especially to Christians, and I get it, because one, I'm a Christian, and the Bible states that abstinence is key. But let's just be honest and real. Abstinence is not a majority thing in the teenage world anymore. Sorry. So to the ones that are abstinent, stay that way. I was abstinent until my freshman year in college, and I'm gonna explain that story and why my story connects to this message. I stayed abstinent as long as I can. Part of it was because I wasn't interested in guys. I was interested in everything else but boys. They were cool and all, and I was interested, but it wasn't like top priority. But a lot of girls lose their virginities, and boys, at an earlier age. So let's just be real and honest. In the church, we're always preached upon, don't have sex, don't have sex, don't have sex. But nobody really has give us that real conversation of, if we're going to do it, this is what it looks like. This is how a guy is supposed to treat you, and X, Y, and Z. So you gotta remember my background. My dad left when I was 11. So I had daddy issues. I had abandonment issues. Whatever other issues, probably mommy issues, all wrapped up into one. And then I go off to college. So I have all these issues that I'm not really familiar with, on top of being a freshman girl. I'm naive. I will admit I can be naive in a lot of areas, but the older I get, not so many. But back then, I was very naive. I was very naive to the game that boys play. So what happened to me, this was the time of technology when we got introduced to what we called back then was kind of like a MySpace, but like a beta version of a MySpace, or a beta version of a Facebook. That's what that was. And it was really cool, and we connected, and I connected with a guy. Well, he didn't have a condom, and after my first, I contracted an STD, and luckily I didn't get pregnant, but he also had a girlfriend and everything, and that really shattered my world when it came to sex, when it came to boys, and really how to navigate. I never had the conversation, not from my mom, not from my uncle, not from my dad, not from anybody. The church, they don't talk about it. They just tell you, close your legs. They don't give you nobody gives you those conversations, unfortunately. And that's not fair. That's not fair to any young lady, because the guys kind of get those conversations of but the women, we don't really get those conversations. So I applaud to all the young ladies, if you're going to have sex, make sure it's the right partner. Make sure you have a condom, or condoms, birth control, whatever. Go get checked. At the end of the day, the only person you can really trust is yourself. So if you're going to have sex with that person and you trust that person with your body, ask them to go take a STD test with you. And if they don't want to, is it worth having sex with them? I'm just saying. I want you guys to be protected. I don't want you to fall into the world that I fell into. Luckily I got out of it. I figured life out in a sense in that particular area, but it would have been helpful to have those conversations at an earlier age. That way, when I went to college on my own and tried to take the world wouldn't take me and chew me up and spit me out. To the guys, if you're sitting here listening to this video, bring a condom. Bring a condom. Bring a condom. Because I know you're not having sex with just that one person. And you're not doing justice to that young lady. And if you want to have your fun, but protect yourself and her. Because at the end of the day, you can get burned, you can burn her, she can burn somebody else, you can burn somebody else, and it's a whole trickle effect. It's just really important for you guys to protect yourselves. Protect your heart, protect down there, but more importantly, just protect yourself. You only get one life. You only get one shot at this. I don't want to have to hear a story of you now having to combat this situation and how to go about it. Who wants to walk into their freshman year thinking everything's gonna go great, and then they come out with things like that? Now, mind you, back to my story, the STD I did contract, it was curable, but still in all, I was fortunate. Not everybody's fortunate. So, I hope this resonates. I know this is a very taboo. I'm not going to deep dive into Christianity, religion. At the end of the day, I'm a very religious person. I do believe in abstinence, but I also do believe in just finding that right person. I also believe in birth control. I'm sorry to tell you guys, after I had my first kid, I wrapped that up. I'm not playing those games with these guys out here. And at the end of the day, if they're not going to care, somebody needs to care. And ma'am, I need you to care. I need you to care until he cares. Or you find somebody else that really would care. Okay? So, I hope this resonates. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you want to talk about this some more, my life is an open book. I don't mind sharing that, because I feel like if I share it with you, it will hit you or somebody else, and it will prevent somebody from going through the same mistake that I've made and so many other women have made. Okay? Other than that, I wish you guys the very, very best. I hope to hear from you guys soon. I hope you like this video. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.